Hey, Homestead Grown community, this is Doug, and tonight we're going to talk about our second harvest. This is the hydroponic experiment, day 27, but this is our second harvest. So tonight, as you can see, the one observation I have is that the leaves are not growing out as much as they are growing up. And while early on we had some wilted leaves, it looks like the wilting went away pretty quickly. The last harvest was 5 days ago, so on day 22 we harvested. And if you'll recall, we got 1.4 ounces. So tonight we're going to harvest, we'll weigh it, and we'll see what we get. So Maria, my lovely assistant and camera person. So I am tempted to just kind of go through and snip, and throw everything in the bucket, but that's probably not the right idea, right? Or that's not the way we want to do this.
I don't know if I'm a lettuce harvesting expert, if there is such a job description, but I tend to be a bit pickier.
Okay, tell me the logic behind what you're...
I figured the smaller leaves have, if you leave them be, they'll be next week's nice, mature, hardy leaves, and if you chop them off now, you might have to wait. You have yourself a side salad.
Yeah, so last time's harvest was, that 1.4 ounces was enough really for a good sized salad. It wasn't a meal, but I'm going to leave that one be. What do you think?
Yep, I would leave it.
Okay. So it wasn't enough for a meal, but it was enough for a good sized salad, and it was very tasty. Would you take these two, or take this one maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
It's trying to escape.
Yeah. Run for your lives. It's the great scissors.
Well, it's realizing its purpose.
Oh.
All right.
Surprised it's not jumping into the bowl by itself.
We did. Maybe if we asked it to. Okay. So I'll take this one.
I might take this baby that's hanging down there.
You take that?
I would, because it looks like it's just laying down.
Okay. Now, the question is, how much will we get? How quickly will this return? Do you think it's going to come back pretty much the same way every 5 days?
No, but with your blessing, I'm going to take this stuff out and zero the scale. That way we'll have an answer.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll have to
Do like we did
do a
last time.
swap around.
Hey, so while we're doing this, I just wanted to point out that early on, well, first of all, homesteadgrown.org or community.homesteadgrown.org is all about helping families grow food at scale. So this experiment is really about supplementing what you might grow in your garden during your garden season with some fresh foods that you could grow in your house during the off season. We'll expand a little bit to talk about other methods like greenhouse growing, growing in the windowsill or just growing under lights. And then we had one of our members who suggested that we do a side-by-side comparison experiment where we take and grow the same lettuce seed in soil under lights and see what we get. So actually we purchased another one of these exact same containers. We'll fill this with soil, and it's got 8 spots for putting seeds. So we'll, instead of using the hydroponic feature, we'll just plant the seeds in those holes, and we'll use the light the same way we use for the hydroponic, and we'll see how it goes.
All right.
But that'll be coming up once we exhaust this experiment. So stay tuned for that. And here what we have is 1.1 ounces. So we're 0.3 ounces shy of last week.
Oh, hold on. I think it's the same, but for some reason it was on fluid ounces. Yeah, so 1.1 ounce.
Okay, I guess I could probably get a little bit more from here. See how close we can get to the...
1.2.
Yeah.
What was last week?
1.4.
Oh. You could take that big one in the middle over there. That one.
This one?
Nope. That one.
This one?
Yep, with all the curly.
Really? Okay.
Or leave it.
Oh well.
I
Too
thought
late now. Oh, we're up to 1.2.
that's what you were going for, right?
Well,
I don't think
1.4 is what I'm going for.
I don't think you'll get there without.
Let's see what this one looks like. It might be done. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. And here it is. Hey, at the end of the day, we'll see how many total ounces we get before this kind of putters out, and so we'll see.
I think it'll come right back.
But thanks for joining. This is our first live. What we're going to start doing is every Wednesday we'll do a live episode for whatever 5-6 minutes, where we're going to show something like this. And right now the series will probably be on our experiments on the hydroponic stuff. But so subscribe, and if you're interested in joining the community, right now the first 100 members are free. The community is just getting off the ground, so part of the reason that that's free is because there isn't a whole lot there at this point, and the first 100 folks we would hope would help contribute to build up, and then after that we might shut the community down for a while and make sure that we've got things going the way we want them to go, and then stand it back up again. So if you're interested in joining the first 100 free, slots, so go and let us know if you want to join. Also, Fridays at 9 a.m. on Podbean, we host a half hour, could even be an hour this weekend or this time, podcast live radio show. And so we invite you to that too, and that would be at radio.homesteadgrown.org. And we'll put all that in the description for this video.